Good Tuesday. It is still morning after all. Temperatures jumping up into the 60s. It's all about the wind today and the elevated risk for grass fires to pop up. Certainly don't want to be burning brush today. We're under a wind advisory through 6 o'clock this evening, likely tomorrow as well. So just avoiding burning. A lot of it, y'all, is common sense things, securing loose items, things of that nature. So it's about the wind the next couple of afternoons especially. Yes, we can gust over 30 miles an hour, approach 35 miles an hour. We'll be sustained a little bit lower than that. But you can see other than that, if you factor out the winds, it's gorgeous. We're going to be sitting in the 70s this afternoon. The sun is shining brightly. But you will hear me talking about the winds a lot because that's the main theme over the next couple of days, and just want to make sure everyone is aware of the possibility of the higher gusts, things of that nature. Sustained at 22 in Marlin, Temple, and Waco right now, actually. 24 miles an hour in Hearn. 26 miles an hour in Meridian. So we've seen an increase even since I got here this morning. We'll continue to see our sustained winds to be, I'd say 20 to 25, gusting up to 35 miles an hour. So that's just around the threshold for when we do issue the weather impact alert would be 35 miles an hour, because that's a bit unusual for central Texas. Live look out at temperatures. We are sitting in the 60s area wide right now, between 60 and 65 degrees, and we will go up another 10 degrees or so to hit high temperatures 4 o'clock this afternoon. So middle 70s, it will remain mostly sunny, and active weather is basically all around us. You can see that risk for wildfires to be popping up and spreading is higher the further north and northwest of us that you go, lee side of the Rockies or east side of the Rockies. Basically the winds push off the mountains, and it has been so dry this winter season in the Rockies and Mountain West. Unfortunately, you're likely to continue to see more of this unless they get significant snow. If you follow the snowpack like I do up in the Mountain West, Colorado, for example, at about 50 to 55% of normal. They got more snow in the system that has been impacting New York to Boston surrounding areas just in the past 2 days, totaling more than Denver has had the past 3 months, the entire winter season. So the West needs more snow and rain. The East needs a little bit of a break. They got like 2 feet of snow in Boston yesterday. That is crazy. Starkly contrasting here at home. No chance for precipitation because of the low relative humidity values that we're dealing with. Warm conditions, but especially the dry air and the windy conditions that we're having. We do have that slightly higher risk for grass fires to pop up. Wind advisory is out for most of our counties. That is going to be until 6 this evening. High temperatures this afternoon, like I said, if you factor out the winds, gorgeous weather. We're going to end up about sunny and 75 today. Overnight low is going to be on the warm side, considering we are still in mid-February after all, or late February, excuse me, sitting in the 50s, mid-50s to upper 50s down in the Brazos Valley for lows tonight. So overall, warm the next couple of days and windy. Winds will stay out of the south today, and we will gust up to 35 miles an hour. For your Thursday forecast, Wednesday tomorrow, likely we're still gusting up to 35 miles an hour. On Thursday, more like I'd say 25 miles an hour, sustained at 15. So each day after today and tomorrow, the winds will get a little bit better is what I'm telling you. Friday, a non-issue. 75. High for this afternoon on average. We will bottom out in the 50s. Windy today and tomorrow. So again, today and tomorrow, definitely don't want to be burning brush, parking over tall grass with your engine on, things of that nature. And likely we do have several days where we're sitting in the 80s, y'all. Tomorrow afternoon, it may break 90 degrees in our western counties. It's kind of scary if you think about it, considering we're not in March yet. Thursday, you can see a weak disturbance moving through. We're still going to be on the warm side. We get close to the weekend, sunny 75 on Friday, and the winds die down. Gorgeous weather on Friday. Now my husband has a Young Life tournament in Salado, and it's a golf tournament, and he's like, okay, is it going to be windy? Is it going to be like, no, it's going to be perfect. So do not blame your bad shots on the weather Friday. And we go through the weekend, even warmer, going to be sitting in the 80s for highs. Now it can be breezy up to 20, 25 on Saturday and Sunday. Quick chance for a passing shower. I think this is more likely picking up on higher moisture, and could be fog forming on Sunday morning, if you're going to church, something like that. We wake up in the 50s, 60s, going to the 80s that afternoon too. I want to give you some hope here. On the 7-day forecast, you're not going to see rain chances, but it looks like we're leaning warm and potentially wet, meaning rain chances could get added just outside of this. It's looking like the long range forecast. I've been watching 2 days now outside of this, but again, for next week, first week of March, it looks like maybe we can pepper in some rain chances to the forecast. Again, weather impact alert today and tomorrow. That is due to the breezy and dry conditions that we're dealing with. After that, we stay in the 70s and 80s. First day in March is Sunday. That is also the first meteorological day of spring. Did you know that that is different from the actual first day of spring that we celebrate here? But fun times. I hope spring break we can be warm, Jasmine.
Me too, Whitney, and I'm remaining optimistic. I think it's gonna be warm.